Hello guys, this your boy is back, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys in the most simplest way how to understand the differences between balance, equity, margin, free margin, and margin levels. All right guys, I won't take much of your time, so without further ado, let's get right on the charts, okay? So that I'll show you everything there. Okay, so guys, here we are on my chart, okay? And before we start with this, I want to start from this point, okay? I think it will help us to get a better picture of what we want to communicate. Now, if we don't have any trade open, okay? If we don't have any trade open, we have the balance, which is equal to the equity, which is equal to free margin, meaning balance is equal to equity and is equal to free margin, meaning they are all the same. Now, where does the twist comes in? This is where the twist comes in. Now, what is balance? Okay, balance is your capital that you have at your disposal, or your money that you have at your disposal before any trade is open. Okay, that is your balance. What about equity? Equity is nothing but your balance plus the fluctuating current profit or loss, okay, which normally you see it here. Now, let's go on this chart, because in this case, we need a trade to understand the differences, okay? So, equity, as you can see, the equity is at 100 and the balance is at 112, okay? 76,112.72 cents, okay? So, the equity is at 114, all right? And see where we get it from, okay? So from the profit and loss, all right? Now, y'all guys will be like, but if your current profit, okay, if you guys have ever placed a trade, you'll see that when this guy is fluctuating, it will be affecting your equity, okay? So your equity will be going up or down based on the current profit or loss that we have, okay? The current floating profit or loss that we have, okay? So what about margin, okay? Margin is very, very simple. And I think that's where the tricky part comes in, okay? Margin is the amount of money that you need to open the same trade you have here on this asset with the same lot size. So if I have many positions open of this currency here, okay, with this lot size, margin will be telling me that, okay, for you to open more of these positions of this same currency pair with the same sum up of lot size, I will need this amount of money. So margin simply tells you the amount of money that you need to open on the assets that you have currently running with the same lot size on that asset. Margin tells you that for you to open this same thing again, you need this amount of money, okay? Now, this kind of like give us an idea into something, which I will reveal to you later on, okay? Now, let's move on to free margin. What is free margin? Free margin is very, very simple. It is basically when you have your equity minus your margin. All right? Deduct your margin from your equity and you will have your free margin. Now, this leads me to what we were talking about. Okay? So, this tells us that the more our margin increases, okay, the more the money that we need to open a trade is increasing, okay? So now I have $2 here. So the more that $2 increases, then the more my free margin will reduce. Remember, because I'm subtracting it from my equity. I'm subtracting the margin from my equity. So the bigger the margin, then it will eat from my equity. All right? We've understood what equity is, okay? So we say free margin is equal to equity minus margin. All right? So that is free margin for you. What about margin level? Margin level is an interesting guy. Margin level is in percentage, all right? It's in percentage, and it is nothing but equity divided by margin times 100. This is equal to margin level. All right? So guys, I hope in this simple video, I've been able to explain to you what balance is, what equity is, what margin is, what free margin is, and margin level is, which is viewed in percentage. All right, guys, if the video was clear, the only way I will know is the thumbs up. And if something was not clear, feel free to put it in the comment section, or maybe if I left something out, feel free and put it in the comment section. I can learn from you too as well. Okay, so that is that for this lesson, and I hope you did enjoy it. Oh, make sure that you subscribe to the channel too as well, because not just do I put out these valuable lessons, but I have a 24 streaming signal on my channel that I've used that signal to pass different profit challenge, and you can see the proof of what I'm saying documented on my channel in videos. All right, so guys, that is all I have for you in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, so until then, stay blessed. Bye.